Welcome to the campaign where we go to Japan. Immediately. If I pause sooner rather than later, then I actually cut out part of the load screen. Fukui Prefecture. Japan. It's even Fukui, and we don't have a Fukui animal.
Now and then, an ambitious billionaire
No digs.
tries their luck creating a dinosaur theme park in a beautiful spot like this, and well, see for yourself. Wild dinosaurs, broken infrastructure, struggling finances, but hey, at least the cherry blossoms are in bloom.
All right. We're gonna pause.
Our client has been abundantly clear in their expectations for this site. It's our job to meet those expectations
Okay, some
and make this
stegos.
park secure, profitable, and a showcase of well-cared-for, naturally bred dinosaurs.
More Corythosaurus. So
Allow
that's a
me to
repeat.
emphasize the word secure.
Oh, no, I'm not ending stream. I was ending an
With fences
episode.
broken like this, who
for the
knows
YouTube
what dinosaurs
series.
escaped into the wilds? We have to be careful.
Of course, but don't let careful mean slow. This is a remarkable opportunity for us to expand our global influence, and I want this client to be
Oh,
overjoyed
that's
with our
fun. The
work.
background. Having like rice patties or something over there. I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to be. I can't tell from this angle exactly, but having things in the background is always fun. Is there a... No, I was trying to see if there was something over there too. Doesn't look like it. Alrighty then. Let's get... Well, what's our objective? Explore the site, observe the details summary. Site detail summary is... in here? I always have to think. No. I guess it's just this, isn't it? Isn't this just what it means? Site information? Starting infrastructure in place, but damage, yeah. Herrera, Pyro, Cerrado, Utah, Carno, Utah, and Conch. Okay. Conch actually getting the biggest bonus here, interestingly. Number of non-herbivores. Okay, so the only herbivores we are probably going to use are the two we start with, then. Since this wants specifically carnivores, we'll do a lot of carnivores. Okay, there it goes. I had to just technically unpause it there to progress. Can we get a lower Titan 2? Maybe. We'll see. We'll think about it. Shelter coverage greater than 95%. We always do that anyway. So that won't be a problem. This is everything I just saw, so it feels the need to pop it up. Okay, these unlock automatically. Let's grab a ranger team. Or maintenance team, rather. Can I not? Oh, I'm not allowed to actually touch the teams yet. They're still locking us in. Take direct control.
It may not be the most glamorous aspect of paleo curation. Right now, getting everything repaired and operational is our priority. They let it break, but we're gonna fix it. You know, I'm impressed that a full-on theme park was even set up after everything we've seen. I guess imitation is the greatest form of flattery, right?
If that's true, Jurassic World must be blushing. The old owners of this place copied them right down to their park crumbling.
Damn, Cabot. People died, Cabot! People died! I like that the path has some branches on it there. That's fun. Oh, for the needle! No, I didn't make it. I like that I just happened to find a jump.
be taken.
All right, fully
Enclosures
repaired.
are operational and secure.
Take direct control
Time to
and
bring the dinosaurs
drive
back
to the
in.
Stegosauruses.
Excellent
Are
stuff.
we being
Sounds like a classic trank and transport opportunity to me.
Not this time. Our client cares
Wait.
deeply about dinosaur welfare and does not want
Do I
us
not
to
get a map
tranquilize them
marker?
unless
Oh,
absolutely
there.
necessary. Find a different way to enclose them.
Ah.
Very well. Our ranger team can herd the dinosaurs instead, which should work wonderfully. Or, as an old
Yeah,
colleague
I'm a
would
little
have
shocked that
described
more
it,
tutorials,
let's wrangle
honestly.
them into an enclosure.
I thought we were past the tutorial part. I guess they expected us to go to Japan first before, like, Sichuan Basin. Because China didn't really have any tutorials, right? Not that I remember. But this is full-on, like, taking away control, you have to do this way thing again. Literally drive to the waypoint? Like, come on.
Dinosaurs will respond to 2 commands. Summon, which will draw them towards you, and send, which will make them charge away. I know which one I'd be using.
Come, my children. Okay, where the hell is the thing? The pen is like right there, right? Or is it over that way? Hold on. Pause. Okay, at least I can leave. Oh, this is like a weird construction site. Okay. Should we put them in here then, maybe? It's a nice exhibit. Yeah, I think we'll put them down here. There's an Owen reference. Okay. Oh, tutorials on lagoons. You're right. I kind of forgot that. But I feel like the lagoon tutorial wasn't as bad because it was just like, build a lagoon, put the thing in, as opposed to like, you are not allowed to have control of your park right now. You must only do this. You must get in the Jeep. You must drive over, etc., so on and so forth. All right, go that way. Oh, I'm doing the summon, duh. I forgot how this worked for a second. Controlling from this angle always sucks too. Yeah, the send tutorial could have been done somewhere else for sure. It didn't need to be here. What, do you think I should use this enclosure here for the Spinos? Or you mean the construction one? Get in there. In you go. Rustling cattle. Okay, is that everything for Stegos? Yes. I still can't even, like, check them or anything. Do I need to close the gate, like, myself? What's the deal? I can't. This is just waiting for them to be done moving. Yes. Okay.
Excellent work. Owen Grady would be rather proud, I think. Now let's head over to the
Would he?
second herd.
Can I sedate these animals later and move them out? Because, yeah, I would prefer these to be in the same exhibit, I think. But I'm not sure if I want to bother rustling the Corythosaurs all the way over here. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to shepherd them to here, and then we're going to decide if we move them later from that. Oh, we don't think we get a choice. Like the Corythosaurs have to be in that specific pen? Maybe. They're over in the corner. There's the pen. They're pretty nice pens. I really like this map. Not just like the vibe with like the cherry trees, but I like the enclosure design they've started with here. This is like something I noticed a little bit. Some of the maps do a much better job of like selling JWE3 than others by being more centered around around the right kind of mechanics that, you know, make 3 stand out. I startled that one away. Oh, I can't even summon these because I am not in a scripted spot. That's so dumb.
Just as before, guide the dinosaurs into the nearby enclosure.
Come over here. Yeah, she does say nearby enclosure. That does imply specifically that it has to be that one. Get in there. Keep going, guys.
Taking the wheel.
Alright. Should be everybody. Yep. Oh, I like the archway they put here in the middle. It's even got, like, trees and stuff on top of it. That's very fun. To what degree can the animals use that and not cause issues?
All right, let's get these freshly wrangled dinosaurs comfortable in their new enclosures. Or their old ones, considering they escaped from this place.
Okay. Yeah, so confirming there that, yeah, no comfort data without, a scan being done. So yeah, maybe we consolidate these. Maybe we do leave them in the 2 pens separately for like the canon, you know, park experience. And then we do a couple more herbivores or something maybe. Yeah, Corytho Stego probably does work, but I do think I might want to follow the canon idea of them being separate. Yeah, we have a Discord server. You can find it in the description of any of the YouTube videos. You can definitely share your Spino enclosure design or what you did with the Spinos there. All right, status info, missing ground fruit, and that is all we're missing. Now we're missing a little bit of fiber. I'd rather just do... Well, maybe we'll do explicitly some fiber. There we go. Okay, we do have a male. So we could breed if we wanted to. But also, these are Jurassic World Stegos, and they're ugly as sin, and I don't think I want to introduce any more of these to the world. They should really all be destroyed. So... starved them out for the acro replacement. Honestly, I approve of replacing those guys with acros. They're not the best. Wait, what happened to the... Ah, okay. It status checks not the whole herd when you click on one individual. It only status checks specifically the one. That is a mechanical difference versus 2. All right.
We have no way to know what animals escape this park, so we need to be prepared. Let's set up security cameras to keep an eye out.
Oh,
We can
he was
assign a capture
assigned.
team to them, and if a threat is spotted, they'll be able to respond immediately.
All right, security cameras. Yeah, but the baby stego doesn't look that bad. It's kind of looks like a hybrid between the two different types, so it seems okay. I do want to look at the variant though, because I don't know, is the Lost World variant like the Frontier variant where it doesn't have dimorphism? We have to go through the Azores to unlock Stegosaurus properly. Rough. I actually might, I think we'll do a Stego a second time because of the variant. I do want to see the Lost World one. Yeah, we can't unlock it. We will use that again. Security cameras are here? Yes. Okay, we need 5. All right, thanks for coming to the stream, Arsenal. We'll catch you later. Do I reroll? We have $3 million. These guys are all hot ass. Well, okay. Are they though at the start of a park build? I mean, yeah. I really like her. 4 genetics, but only $750 salary? That's crazy. Join me. That's so cheap. That seems like a really good starting geneticist. Generalist, faster. Altruistic, cheaper. Positive, cheaper. Rough. Cheaper's not bad, but like... This is your dad's YouTube account? Fair. Yeah, we're definitely not getting much better. I could do these two as a combo for 5. 221, 221. They're identical. 4. Oh no, the caps are slightly different. So this guy's better. 4 logistics cap because he's a digger versus her 3. So maybe these two? Do we have another 3? We have this guy, generalist. 3,500 upkeep generalist with 333 versus 3,000 positive with 300. I like the other one better. We're gonna grab you, and we're gonna grab well quick check. Anybody re-roll when we click that? Do we get a new one? No, and we're gonna grab Justin Bell. All right. Yeah, YouTube accounts have been doing some weird things recently for some people, so understandable you might run into some issues. Alright, see you later. Okay, finally getting in here doing the scan. I do like that we do have a Corythosaurus up here. I was kind of wondering if this entire part here would be kind of semi-decorative. Nope, he's going in the cave. He's going through. He's in the hole. And out the other side. Do we have any males in this herd? We do. 1 male. The big guy himself. The pompadour, Elvis. Which, interestingly enough, Elvis. Interestingly enough, the pompadour dialogue from Lost World was scripted with the intention of it referring to a Corythosaurus. But they just changed it to a Parasaurolophus in production, which is why the Corythosaurus looks more like a pompadour as opposed to the Parasaurolophus. It never really made much sense calling a Parasaurolophus Elvis, but the entire challenge mode library was not available at one point. Interesting. Could be age gated because I swear a bit. Might actually be what happened. Interesting to know that's the case though. But yeah, thanks for the info. Actually, 2 security cameras. 1 security camera. Okay, it's not gonna force me to at least put them in a specific area, I guess. So that's good. Yeah. I guess we assign the capture team specifically to make these useful. Alright. They should have the motion tracking system from the Jurassic Park novel and the first movie, even though they're not actually in the movie. You see them in the movie in the reflection of the explorers at one point. Briefly. They're in the open map, the wider Jurassic Park movie, but the motion sensor system, always something I wanted to see more of, and we don't get it, and it would be cool. Okay, open the park, open the park, open the park. Park arrival point, open the park. Okay. We have amenities, hotels. We have a backup generator. We have a innovation center. We've got a monorail, we've got construction area, and then, yeah, all our backlot stuff is over here. Okay, so we need power. Yeah, I almost never actually assign the capture teams to anything. It'll be interesting to do a build specifically where we try and, like, see if we can automate handling the escapes. Should we start with a small or not? Probably not, because this is a pretty, like, hefty park they built here. There's a lot of stuff in it already. That looks like it's specifically a spot carved out perfectly for a power generator, if I've ever saw one. That looks like it was meant to be. Now we have large substations as well. So I can grab... That's the control center, actually, so I can put this, like, over here.
You know what? I think we're ready. Let's open this park to the public. And quick, before Cabot insists on a ribbon-cutting ceremony. We should focus on guests for a bit now.
I'm gonna have to...
Keep them comfortable, and they'll keep coming.
Ooh, do we want to do moss paths? If I upgrade all the paths here? That's kind of a vibe, huh? Mossy paths? What else could we do? Rock biome main thoroughfare. Interesting. Invisible. Sand. Coarse sand. Broken? Interesting. I'm gonna do moss. I think moss is fun. Maybe this is premature to upgrade all of this, but whatever. Am I gonna wipe out all my cash doing this? Maybe. Oh god, yeah, I'm wiping out all my cash. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That was a mistake. Let's connect the grid, though. Okay, let's configure... Okay, no gas currently. I may have done an oopsie. And fossils don't transfer between sites, so we can't do like a cheese it back thing. Are we making money? It says we're making money. But these are not producing any guests at all. Local appeal. They really should be. Are they... Is there something wrong?
Attention personnel. Please stand by for the returning helicopter. Your attention, please. This attraction is currently closed. We are sorry for the inconvenience caused.
I don't... Okay, guess 2. Okay, okay. Literally, the moment I start complaining, it starts to do something. Okay, but why 2? Wait a second. Food, shopping, drinks. Okay, it is one of each. Is there an issue with the visibility? Because, no, the viewing gallery here does say 5 visible dinosaurs. Ah, the stegos don't have one. I saw this one, I didn't even check the stegos. Yes, okay. Do we see a spot that is kind of, like, pre-made for a viewing gallery? Like, do they have, like, a little spot? Maybe between these trees. I think between these trees. Looks like it's kind of where it should be. But it's too small. Here? This is, maybe it. Because, like, putting it over here on the fence wouldn't actually have been that good either. So this does feel better. Where's the... Yeah. Okay, and this should cause minimal disruption to the cliffside, since we toggled that setting a few episodes ago. Nice! Yeah, minimal change there. Okay, we get that connected. We're gonna go... I'm gonna go off at a corner, maybe, like this? Maybe? What? How is this all connected? There's a bunch of shit happening here. Connected there, connected all the way over there. Connected back that way. It just looks weird coming in here kind of off kilter. I think we'll do it like this and maybe preserve that tree. Nope, the tree still disappears. Okay, fine. Fine. I didn't even want the tree. Okay, then if we put one of these in here somewhere, we'll have most of this powered. Yeah, so like off to the side here somewhere. Oh, that might be... Well, if it looks weird and the path is upgraded, we can always move it and change it.
Added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent.
Okay, what else is a problem? No shelters. We're going up invisible. We have bathrooms and everything, so just get shelters. So this could be a path here, like conceptually, it looks like. So if we find a spot to put this that doesn't take up, you know, potentially valuable spot in the rest of the park later. Although maybe I also want it like off of, yeah, let's put it here, off of an upgraded path. I'm going to delete this crane. There we go. Since it can always look like it's under construction otherwise. Okay, 100% shelter coverage. Okay, we're up that, like, we're going up a little bit more. This has a little bit of yellow now. Awkward. Okay, profit per minute's going up. All right. Let's add a contract. Appeal above 12, achieve above 12%. Make a profit. Let's do profit, because that's, yeah, that's our mission anyway. Okay, is there an optimization? Yes. There we go. Still not much profit, or no profit, I mean, but we're getting closer. Wait, what did I change the other one to? Okay. Wait. How did I set this up? I guess this one is a small. I guess we just didn't take off the beanbags. Okay, that's why that was weird. Do one of these, do one of these, do one of these. Alright. Yeah, I do wish there was at least an option to have the hatcheries produce babies. It makes sense for the hatcheries to produce babies, and I really like the idea. Like, I really like in PK how you start a park with just babies, right? At least if you set up a challenge that way. I think that's fun. Hopefully there's a way we can do a park build where we start with babies, but given that they have, like, some need for adult, that might not even be viable. I think it's a missed opportunity to not be able to just start strictly with, like, the hatchlings. Because to me, that's how Jurassic Park started, right? A bunch of hand-reared, you know, babies. Alright, so we have 800K. Should we strip something out? I still don't... 21 guests is, like, pathetic. I guess there's just not that many people in the park. Guest count 388, 100% of potential, 21 guests served. That just doesn't seem right. Maybe it's still, like, accommodating. Well, let's get an expedition center in here maybe or something. Or a hatchery. We can clear this stuff out. It is aesthetically a fun vibe with this construction site, but since we got to turn into an exhibit, you know, we got to clean up this stuff. Oops, I didn't mean to kill a rock. I see no reason to not leave the piles of rocks in here. We can control Z that. Bring the rock back. All right. This one does already have a viewing gallery too. Yeah, it's really not interested in like going up. We are making marginal profit though. 250K for a hatchery. We can put it on this side. We can put it here. I'm going to put it over here because the path is already on this side. Okay, that does obliterate part of those rock piles, but I think that's okay too. Okay, one of those. Okay, what herbivores? So we talked about putting Guanlong in. I could just do Guanlongs. Pre-built parks are not in Sandbox. That's kind of a missed opportunity, but I might understand why, since the things are fundamentally changed in terms of how parks are built, or the objects in parks are built, right? Not as easy just copying them directly over. 130. Do we think we could even hatch these with 580? I don't think so. And I don't have any other herbivores I haven't already used. What if I finished up... I could go... Okay, let's see. Can we see the synth cost? We can. How much is a Lorotitan? 98,000? And Monosaurus is 85, so like a negligible cost difference. All the Hadros, like, at least tolerate each other, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is ground leaf need, and this one was cycads, which is fiber and fruit. So we have both core food types in the park. Well, I guess multiple core food types in the park. If we do a Loro fiber, so this would go in with the Stegos. Okay, so let's maybe... We have that unlocked, right? Let's maybe go somewhere else to do that. Yeah, because we're just missing this node. We have everything unlocked. I'm thinking, yeah, we'll go dig up a Lower Titan. So let's pop over here to the world map. Let's go somewhere else to finish it. I'm just thinking about, like, the stability of my 5 stars. Like, if these drop off of 5-star, do I care? I mean, 5 million in Kauai, we're probably fine. Let's go to Kauai. We could potentially do some other stuff here while we dig up a Lower Titan for the Japan park. Alright, so we're in the park now. We have 2 logistics, faster expedition for the Lower Titan dig site, so we can kind of tunnel that down at maximum speed. I believe I finished up the fossils here. Yes. We can get that done. And then, yeah, in terms of animals, is there anything worth breeding? I could put in Braki to go with, like, the Paras. But I might want to wait and see if we decide to use this anywhere else first. I was thinking Deinonychus would go here, but that's another expedition we have to run. Of course, we still have Ornithomimus waiting in the wings, but I'm waiting for, like, the perfect spot to do that. Somewhere where, like, we can kind of start with Ornithomimus. With, like, a big spot to build, like, the giant Ornithomimus pack. That's what I want. So, yeah, not really anything I'm going to breed here currently, I don't think. It would all be repeats anyway. Male Para would be good to get here so that he could breed too, but priority is Aloro. Alright, a couple of fossils, more than a couple of Aloro. Oh, we can upgrade this. Hold on. Pause. Actually, yes. All together. Extraction capacity. And then We don't have all of the money in the world. If I have cheaper expeditions on this, that's probably okay. Where is the expedition center? Hello? Am I blind? Control, arrival, response, staff. Oh, it's right there in the middle of everything. Yeah, cheaper. I'm just going to keep cheaper, I think. Because this is not our primary, like, excavation hub. I just didn't want to risk this late in, like, an episode having anything go wrong at any of the 5 stars. We do need contracts in this park specifically, so how about this one? Because we can just complete that instantly. It gives us control rather than having to wait. Alright. Easy enough. And then, yeah, we got the fossils processing
Efficiency
now.
like you've shown can only be the marker of great ambition. I think you and I share that quality.
Thanks, Kira. Alright, there's the rest of the Aloro fossils. One more sellable there. These will be done in just a second, and then I'll process the rest. So the next time you see us, we'll be back in Japan. I think we're also going to knock out Notosaurus quick, and then we can breed both as soon as we can. So, a little bit of... Yeah, we'll just do the logistics person here. We will take the publicity hit here to make sure we get our Notosaurus fossils in. I do want these sooner rather than later. Oh, is that a new icon for Notosaurs specifically? That's surprising. No, it's still got like a tail club icon. It's just a new icon in general for Ankylosaurus, I guess. Now I'm wondering what it looked like in 2, and I can't actually remember for sure. Really, 95%, my guy? We might as well wait. Run it again, run it back. This one. Okay, a contract to build a lagoon popped up, so I took that, right? And then we had excess building supplies pop up from the lagoons. So why are we getting all these narrative events now all of a sudden? I mean, I'll take the money. Alright, excuse me? Okay, there we go. Unresponsive UI for a moment. Now 100%. Alright. Process, please. I'm going to start with Notosaurus. Modifying. Clutch size is 1 to 3. Actually, hold on. 1 to 2, even. Do a advanced equipment. That's a bit of an upfront investment, but I would like to actually get the eggs. Unless I can't afford to hatch both, in which case it's a huge mistake. Yeah, the patterns ain't, Wait, the female's got notable leg stripes? I guess the male does too, actually. Yeah, never mind. Okay, let's just randomize these. No, I'm not going to put any mods on these, I don't think, initially. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, that's a minor difference for humility. I don't think I'm going to bother, like, breeding these or anything.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Can we get a contract here? Oh, we have profitable, right? Oh, wait, profit's way up. Why are they working now? Why did it take so long? I don't understand. Now it's making a bunch of money, like it ought to be. Did we legitimately have a bug and we needed to just like reload the park to make it work? That could be the case. Oh, yeah, we got more like down trees and stuff. Clean that shit up. Do we want to clean this up too? Oh yeah, it's just like the construction stuff. You can even keep the little Zen garden. That's fun. I appreciate the attention to detail of making that not all one prop, so that it allows you to delete the construction part and not the rest. I really do feel like maybe I should have just lived with the smaller paths, because there was a lot of like unique aesthetics put into this. And I'm just see, this is why path upgrades shouldn't have been in 3. Because you have to replace your paths over time to upgrade them, and that's really tedious if you're doing multiple path types. They should just have removed the path capacity mechanic. I'm gonna be honest; it doesn't add that much. It's not compelling. If anything, it's like artificial difficulty because you end up building a park in a nonsensical way to put in paths. It's kind of weird. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Wait, what? I did not expect baby Spinos to be the carnivores they give us here at the start. That's crazy. That was fun. I was expecting some sort of dangerous threat, and it's just two Spinos rolling in.
Maybe that's not so bad. It's not like a juvenile could do as much damage as an adult, right?
I wouldn't underestimate them. I suppose this is a rare example of dinosaurs breeding in the wild. If so, these animals would likely see humans as prey.
Two boys.
Yeah, and there goes my blood pressure. Kira, you know the client was iffy on tranquilizing?
Circumstances have clearly changed. I will speak to the client. You do what you need to. That means contain them.
All right.
Understood?
Sedate them. Should we open the shelters? Probably prudent. Well, let's wait to see if the claw marks come up. Maybe we can get this dealt with. So they're gonna have no parents. So maybe you could do like a modded thing or something where you start with only babies. Theoretically, maybe. This also means if the amenities would have worked correctly initially in the park, we probably would have completed that contract easily and immediately jumped to having Spinos, rather than having to deal with this whole situation of switching islands and dealing with doing some expeditions. Okay, I like this one. Looks natural. This female looks unnatural with the red base. Problem I always had with some of the skin combos in 2. This one looks also a little unnatural, but a little bit better somehow. And I definitely don't like this male. So to me, this is an easy choice for a female and a male. I'm going to do that. Yeah, we have 800k. We're totally fine. Let's grab a contract here too if we can. For more money, more revenue, growing family, 2.5 stars. I feel like the Spinos might jump kick us pretty good, but I don't know if it's 2.5 good. Let's do the revenue. Oh, did he get him? Nice. Okay. All right, we're going to turn this into the Spino Pen. I guess we'll start... Let's do this. Let's get them in here by the viewing gallery. Then they'll form a territory around it, and then we adjust it. It's a little awkward having the hatchery be off of the Spinosaurus enclosure, but we can put some scavengers in here to kind of justify the hatchery being there. So I think that's fine. Oh!
From theme park to theme park, calamity to calamity. Even as attractions, dinosaurs are not meant for the modern world.
Thank you, Extinction Now, for contributing.
Commencing asset transit.
Alright, two Notosauruses. Also in the middle of all this. Go over here. Baby Spinosauruses don't require feeders. Interesting. Guest comfort low. Amenity profit per minute 0. Why? Are we getting sabotaged or something and this is only just popping up? Wait. Okay, we got this has to be a thing. Oh, power. Oh, needs maintenance. Yeah. Power. I noticed the red marker at the top of the screen. Just a little too late to do anything about it. Why in the world? Is that bad? That's like the perfect spot to put the damn thing too. Maybe over here. Back behind. There's some weird things with the hitboxes I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie. It's happy if I clip it in, but the moment I'm not clipped in, it's just completely not good. Alright, I'm just doing that. Yeah, this is at 2. So this is like backlot, so I'm happy to keep the oh, there's even like a little fence section there. I have to keep that crate there. That crate seems there. It's just fine because it's all like hidden behind foliage. So yeah, we did never really set up our maintenance post, so we should probably get that done too. So yeah, none of this is maintenance. That's the problem for sure. Okay, the entrance apparently doesn't need to be maintenance posted. Like at all. Oops. Y, maintenance team 1, add task 1, add task 2, maintenance team 2, add task 1, 2, 3. Okay. Are the hitboxes more annoying in 3? 100. Well, okay, so the hitboxes are more generous in that, you know, you can clip things into each other much more, but there is a weird, like, anti-sweet spot where when you're trying to not clip something into another thing, the hitbox goes to shit. So yes, the hitboxes are more annoying. They are less restrictive, so they're less annoying in that sense, but they're more annoying in the sense that sometimes they just don't work right. And so that is not the best. Alright, Ranger team, get me a manual status check quickly. And how are our Nodos? Or they're still being flown over. Okay.
Great work dealing with that threat. I can feel my blood pressure going down already. Wait a second, are those?
Guest protest. Lowers publicity rate, effective number of gas, recover over time. Theft is stolen cash. Food poisoning reduces publicity rating. Sure.
Protesters. Protesters! That's gonna really impact our bottom line. And that's worse than those meat-hungry juveniles. Can't they say that we're fixing the place up?
Oh, they do have deep water needs
We need to get our
specifically.
income
That's
back
good.
up if this place is gonna survive. And we'll need some good PR on top of that. More naturally bred juveniles and happy dinosaurs would do it. This does all seem a bit too convenient to me, though.
Agreed. I have my own suspicions about those wild carnivores.
Can the
So
Jeep
feels
move,
a lot like
please?
Extinction Now trying to get in the way of our operation.
Well, let's do whatever we have to get them out of the way. Grease a few palms, bend a few ears.
Territory's
or
weird.
arms. Or, sure, we can just do the good PR thing.
Now, with the fence not being able to go in the deep water, will it stop me eventually from expanding the deep water? Yeah, kinda. Okay. Even the juveniles want a ton of deep water here. I'm gonna try and follow the layout of the enclosure as it stands, with like the rocks and stuff. But there, at some point, probably comes a limit as to how much we can actually do that. I'm sure it'll be patched. I doubt this is intended behavior. It's just a little buggy. Maybe this pit here specifically can just go away, because, like, whatever. I do kind of like having at least part of the pit left there, kind of as a, you know, a memory of the weird little kind of quarry thing that was here. Okay, then some wetland. A little bit of swamp. What are you doing in my swamp? Yeah, I don't mind having it over here where kind of all that opens up. A lot of wetland demands still. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I should do more bog than tree. Okay, okay, we're getting there almost. Just need some cover. Okay, Spinos are good to go. Let's get a ranger station in here. Killed the rock. Too bad. Didn't want to kill the rock. But here we are. Oh, them swimming together. Fun. Him just stopping for a second to just float. I enjoy your vibe, Spinosaurus. Alright, 3 naturally bred dinosaurs leave the nest. Okay. So, they want us to have somebody breed. Now, question becomes, who would we want to have breed? We could run an expedition. Ticket sales. Let's do ticket sales. We do the cypress trees. We could theoretically do the cypress trees, but I'm not sure I want to mess with the exhibit much more currently. I assume we'll have to do some more remodeling when the... Dude, these are some sharp edges. This got weird. Some more remodeling when the animals grow up, and maybe we can do some adjustments then. Let's do a little bit of this smoothing. Okay, well there's some more, are these the trees you mean? The ones from the swamp brush specifically? Okay, let's grab those Allura Titans. Let's check out the males. Okay, I appreciate that they didn't just duplicate the Centaur this time, at least. It's not just the like coloring the beak and everything. I don't know how I feel about this female pattern. It kind of bugs me that the tail pattern is clearly like the same pattern, but cut in half. Just the stripes don't go all the way down on the animal. Feels a little weird. Just like literally feels like somebody just like stopped painting the animal halfway through. I don't have any problem with the rest of it. It's literally just those tail stripes feel just wrong almost. Only in the context of knowing what the other skin looks like, though. Huh. Random. 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 These guys... Let's pump the humility up on these guys, too. Maybe the sociability. This could be our breeder. One available gene. Let's go 75. 1, 2. What does the purple pattern look like on the male? Like that? Yeah, okay, the female also only has like the top of the crest colored, which is really weird. I don't like the pattern. I don't like the dimorphism, how they did the pattern on this guy. It's really weird having just a spot on the top of the crest, and it's really weird having the tail be half painted. I think that's very strange. We need another point of genetics here. No staff center, so I can't train. Let's just put in a staff center. All right, actually, let's wrap the episode up here. We'll take care of this next time.